Hi, everyone. For those of you who I don't know, my name is Sarah Nielsen, and I want to share with you just a quick little high-level compensation plan overview that you can use to share with your prospects and to just learn the basics for yourself. When most people come into this business, they have some kind of a goal. Sometimes it has nothing to do with monetary goals like making money. It's more about friendships and community and getting free products and sharing products with their friends and all of that. And we love that. But there are a lot of people who are going to come into this business and they want to make money. They want to know, how am I going to make this ROI? So this is a simple plan that's easy and duplicatable that you can use to earn $2,000 in your first month. So you ready? Does that sound good? Let's talk a little bit about how to do that. Okay, first of all, there are 4 different ways that we get paid. I'm going to show you the one-page comp plan here in a second, but I'm going to go over them briefly. First of all, there is your affiliate sales commission, which just means like you're out there and you are sharing the product. You don't have a team, or maybe you do, but this particular bucket, if you think about each 4 ways as its own bucket, bucket number 1, let's call it, is for your straight sales commission. You don't need to have anybody on your team to access this bucket. It's 10 to 40% of the sales, and we'll talk about that in a minute. The next bucket is your team sales, which is the overall production of you and everyone associated with you on your team and in your organization. The third bucket is fast start bonuses, which is available to you in your first couple of months of business. And then also brand partner enrollment bonuses, which means that when you sign someone up as a brand partner and they purchase a starter pack, there is a bonus associated with that. Each starter pack has a different monetary value assigned to that, okay? So a couple of key tips about this particular comp plan that are notable as well. You get paid volume on all your levels. You have it's called a stated pay comp plan, or set pay, which means that you know exactly how much money you're going to get based on the level that you hit. So you don't have to wait and see, you don't have to wonder. And what I love about that is if you have a goal of, I need to make $3,000 a month, or I need to make $10,000 a month, or I need to make $100,000 a month, then you know exactly what you need to do beforehand in order to achieve that. You only need 2 legs to start, which means 2 personally enrolled active brand partners. And they could be in the same leg as well, but you need 2 of them. And then also one of the unique things about this with SŌl People is obviously timing, being able to be one of the first, whether it's pre-launch or just launched. This is a great opportunity, and it will continue to be a great opportunity moving forward as well. So let's take a closer look at a glance of what this looks like. So you can see here the sales commissions. Once you hit $2,500 in personal sales, meaning sales between you and your customers, you're earning 40% commission on that entire amount. It doesn't mean anything after $2,500. It means that collectively, if you hit $2,500 for the calendar month, then your commission will be calculated at 40%. If you, and you can see here, if you do 1,000, it's 30% and so on. And this is one bucket that you can access regardless of what's going on in your team. You are in control of bucket number 1. So if you want to just crush it, you're a salesperson, you don't really care so much about a team and building and recruiting and all that. Maybe it'll come naturally later down the road, but you just want to focus on everybody you know that has skin, that has a brain, that wants to better themselves or feel better, look better, live better, all of that. And you're out there connecting with people and sharing your great products, then this is the bucket you're tapping into. And that could be a substantial amount of money as well. The next bucket down here, starter packs, we talked about that. They are varying from $40 to $150. So for example, the big founding pack, it has a $150 bonus attached to it. So anybody that you personally enroll, you're going to get thanked by SŌl People for connecting with that person and helping them get started right away with a bonus. And then this third bucket here is your fast start. This is only for people in their first few months. They have the opportunity to tap into these bonuses, and they will multiply on top of each other for a total of up to $1,800. So for example, if you hit level 1, you get $50. Let's say at the end of your first full month, you've hit level 1, congratulations, here's an extra $50. If you maintain that level 1 for the second full calendar month, then you get an additional 150 for a total of $200 for hitting level 1. Like, hello, that's amazing, right? Let's just say that in your first month, you went all the way up to level 3 or level 4. Then you get the 50, and the 150, and the 200, if it's the case, if you go all the way up to level 4. So you would get all of these combined. So if you leapfrog over level 1 and go right to level 4, you're getting all of these. Same thing with month 2. If you maintain it for month 2, then you get all these bonuses, and you can account for all of them together and get yourself $1,800 in cold cash money. That is amazing. Here's a little pro tip too, that the month that you sign up, it will be a partial month, which rolls into your first full calendar month, month 1. So at the beginning, you actually get a little bit of extra time. So let's just say that I joined the company on June 20th. The last 10 days of June are bonus time, and my month 1 actually starts July 1. So everything that I did in June, or in some cases what I didn't do in June, will count be added to what I do in July to make my total for month 1. So if you ended June, let's just say you joined on June 20th and you ended June at level 1, but you end July at level 4, then that counts. You get all of that. And then if you maintain it for August, you get all those again. If you fall back, let's say you hit level 4 in July and you have a little bit of a setback and you end August at level 2, then you would get the level 1 and level 2 payout for month 2. So a lot of money on the table there. And I love it because it's really not that difficult to hit those benchmarks. And then here is your 4th bucket, which is your team commissions. This is everything that goes on between you and your organization. So this is what the stated pay. Let's just say that I want to make $1,000 a month. I know that I need to be right in here at level 5, which is going to give me $750 in commission. And then I need to get over here and get some sales to get up to get me that other $250. That's one way to do it. But you see, if you have a goal, you can just go right across the board and say, all right, if this is the commission I want, then I go over to this OV column, and what kind of volume does my team need to do? You have to be personally active, meaning that you have 125 in personal orders from your customers, a minimum of 125 that somebody has ordered from you. You have to have 2 personally enrolled active brand partners, meaning that you are the one that enrolled them, that they're active, that they have their 125 in customer orders. And as you get up in the ranks, you can see that that moves to 3, 4, all the way up to 7 total in your organization. That doesn't mean you have to get 2 new ones every month. It means that in the commission run for the month, at least 2 people that you personally enrolled have to be active in that calendar month, and that will satisfy that criteria. So I don't want to spend too much time there, but that I want to make sure everybody understands the 4 buckets. All right, some important clarifications. You do not have to be personally active in order to you do not have to be personally active to get your commissions from your customers, which is paid weekly, the 10 to 40%. But to engage in the full compensation plan, the 3 other buckets, you do need to be personally active. And you also need to have 2 personally enrolled brand partners, which we just talked about. If someone places somebody underneath you, that does not count, because that's not your personally enrolled, that's someone else's personally enrolled. So you need to make sure that you have 2 of your own that are people that joined as a brand partner with SŌl People using your link. Okay, all right. And also just a business practice tip, it's best practice to be active as close to the beginning of the month as possible, making sure that you have customer orders going in as soon as you can in the month, just so that you can relax the rest of the month. Your weekly pay is coming in and you know you're set up to get your monthly pay, and to teach your team how to do the same. All right, so here's our example of how to make $2,000 in 1 month. First of all, there's the hard way, which is $5,000 in personal customer orders. That's going to give you straight $2,000 in commission. Easy peasy, you're done. You just made $2,000. You went out and you talked to 50 people that all spent $100, or over a period of time, you built up to 50 customers that all spent $100, or maybe you had 5 customers that all spent $1,000. However it plays out, $5,000 in personal volume from your customer orders is going to give you $2,000 in commission, period, you're done. But you're only dipping into one of the 4 buckets that you can get paid. So the easier way is to maximize all the buckets. So you can max out the 40% sales commission. Remember, it goes from 10% to 40%. Let's max it out. Let's get the most commission that we can, right? So in order to do that, we need to hit $2,500 in personal volume orders from our customers. And that's going to give us $1,000, right? We're getting $1,000 in that bucket from commission. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to max out our fast start bonus, right? We're going to go right to level 4 in our first full month. We're going to get all 3 of those, or 4 of those bonuses, level 1, 2, 3, and 4, for a total of $450 in bonuses for a month, our first full month. Next, we're going to be at SŌl level 5, which means 750 in team commissions. What I have to be active. I have to have 2 personally enrolled active brand partners. My group volume has to be over 4,500, and only 2,250 of that can come from any single leg, right? 2,250. Now, that might seem like a lot, but you're already kind of there anyway. You've got the 2,500 in sales, you've hit level 4, so you're already up there anyway. It's just that difference between level 4 and level 5 is going to bring you even more money, which is a total of $2,250 in monthly pay. Not to mention any enrollment bonuses that you might be eligible for, meaning that if you enrolled anybody that purchased a starter pack, that's going to go on top of this. This is just from those other buckets. $2,250. What could you do with an extra $2,250 starting next month? I'm serious. Like, what would you do with that? If someone was handing you a check for $2,250, that's pretty cool. For a lot of us, that's like a full paycheck at a 9-to-5 job. For some of us, that's even more. Some of us, that means, wait a minute, I could stay home with my kids and do the things I want to do and be contributing to the family in a significant way. $2,500 in sales is doable. That's 25 customers that are all spending $100, and they're probably going to spend more than that. But let's just play it safe. 25 customers, 25 friends out of all the people that you know that either need new skincare or willing to help you out and try the nootropic, try the ceramide drink, who could use a digital course. Only 25 people out of everybody that you know. And because it's a consumable product, you'll find soon that you don't have to keep going and getting new customers, because the customers are going to be on a reorder. So once you get through your first few months and you're building up your clientele, there's always people reordering. Pretty soon that $2,500, you're going to look back and go, that was easy. I'm selling $10,000 a month from customers that I started selling to back at the beginning. But they're still ordering from me because they love our product and it's consumable. Now, these extra bonuses, the extra $450, is only available to you in your first 2 full months of business. Remember, we just talked about that on the previous slide. So this is how you can make $2,000 in your very first full month of business. And I don't know about you, but I'm guessing that most of your prospects that you're talking to, this will speak to them. This is like real money that's going to make a difference. And of course, you can make less or you can make more, but this is just a simple, easy, duplicatable way to teach your team how to come out ahead in their first full month with $2,000 in their pocket. So a little quote here is the lie that you have to feel so ready before you do anything. You have to know everything about the products. You have to know everything about the comp plan. You have to know everything about the policies and procedures. But the truth is the opposite. Just be excited, share what you know, share what you like, and then use your upline and all the tools and resources available to you to do the rest. You don't have to know everything. You just have to get excited about it and then guide us to the people. Just open up and throw it out there, make an offer, make a post, do the do. And if you haven't watched SŌl Academy about how to get customers and how to announce yourself on social media, I highly suggest that you do that. So that is all I got.